What's up, everybody? Happy New Year's Eve. So I just wanted to do a little bon voyage to 2021 video and thank everybody, man. My channel's kind of exploded this year, and want to thank some people like Lackluster, Disorderly Product News, and Direct D, Arizona Auditor, Hey Guys Live, Phil Martinez. If I forgot anybody, I'm sorry, but hey, thanks. Appreciate you. It's been a pleasure getting to know you this year, man. I look forward to affecting some change next year. But want to talk about some things as we go into next year. Sorry, guys. You see me looking around a lot. It's because I'm out working, and kind of have to have my head in a swivel with what I do. So anyway, 2021, let's get into it, man. It's been a year of self-reflection into my imperfect self. Struggled through a bit of a pity party at the beginning of the year with professionally, which impacted my personal life, and had to put a stop to that and pull up your bootstraps and be a man, get on with life, man. And since I've done that, gotten back into what I absolutely love to do for a living. I don't work for a living. I get to play, so that's awesome. What else? My daughter got married this year. Congratulations, honey. She married an absolutely awesome guy, so we're thrilled to have him in the family, and thrilled to have him as my son-in-law. What else? Hey, found some awesome music. Awesome inappropriate music. I discovered Spotify when I was driving my daughter out to Washington, where her and her husband now live. And was driving alone in the truck, and just came across some awesome music. And I'm trying to figure out a way where I can share that without getting copyright strikes. And but we're gonna share some fun music with you guys in 2022. Also found some awesome YouTube channels, both in the activist community and outside. Outside the activist community, let's see, I found a guy named AVE, and for you guys who like to work on shit and learn about things and tear tools apart and enjoy a good laugh at the same time, go check out AVE. I'll try and drop a link in the description for him. Dan Hurd, prospecting. If you enjoy hunting for metals and things like that, I enjoy some metal detecting on the side. That's always fun. So yeah, I found some great YouTube channels that have really kind of opened up my skill sets in my garage. Learned how to weld in 2021. Got me a plasma cutter in 2021. If you go back and look in some of my previous videos, you'll see a Just a Guy's Garage sign in my garage. I made that. So one of the many things that I enjoy making stupid stuff, including stupid videos. America's still drunk on the beer virus. Guys, stop hating each other over this stupid garbage. Turn your hate on where it's really justified, on those who are trying to control your lives. It's not your neighbor that's trying to lock you down. It's not your neighbor that's trying to put experiments in your body. If you want to do that, knock yourself out, man. It's the right decision for some people, man. It was the right decision for my parents. It wasn't the right decision for me. It was the right decision for my wife. So I have my reasons. It doesn't mean I'm a bad guy, and all that other stuff. And stop hating people over this. It's just ridiculous. Oh, what else? How have I coped through the virus? Let's talk about that a little bit. Rule number 1 is control your own behavior. Don't be a dick. Be a good human, right? Don't be a dick, be a good human. And life's a lot more enjoyable. Get rid of the drama in your life. It's probably, do I dare say, about 20 years ago, 15 years ago now. I was surrounded by a lot of people, a lot of acquaintances, as I've come to realize. And with a lot of people come a lot of drama. And with a lot of drama comes a lot of stress in your life and just a lot of BS, bullshit. Who needs that, right? So I cut 90% of the people out of my life as far as who I was going to rely on, who I was going to make an effort to interact with, and it came down to a very few people. And it came down to those people who were reciprocal of my efforts. And if I felt that I made an effort to reach out to somebody to establish a relationship or a friendship and it wasn't reciprocated, no big deal. Not everybody needs to like me. We don't all have to go holding hands walking down the beach, right? So that's okay. And once I just came to that realization that of what's important, who's important, both inside your family and out, it simplifies your life. It really does. And it comes down to this for me. I just want to be left alone, have a good time, enjoy life. And I want the same for you. Regardless of who you sleep with, regardless of what color you are, regardless of who you vote for, right? And so let's just leave that there. Let's just be good humans to each other. And I think if we do that and protect the right of everybody to just enjoy life and protect your neighbor's right without involving who, the government. You don't need to call the cops. Get back to having a conversation with people. I took some notes over here, so that's what I keep looking at down there, but I'm not expecting much as far as work today, so figured I'd get this out. So what else in 2021? As far as really just stay healthy, stay out of jail. Two big goals in life, right? We can wake up each morning and not be in jail and not be in the hospital. Start of a good day. And at that start of a good day, you can make a choice. You can either choose to have a good day or you can choose to have a bad day and let the little shit bother you. I choose not to let the little shit bother me. There's nothing in this world outside of my family being hurt, injured, or something of that can really ruin my day. And my choices affect my attitude. And I choose to have a good attitude most of the time. So, the big realization of 2021, let's get down to that. Why most of you came and subscribed to my channel, right? And I'm grateful for that. Please like and subscribe. Isn't that what we're all supposed to say? Like and subscribe. And go to my stupid merch store and check out my t-shirts. I'll talk about more of that at the end. That's kind of growing, and I'm happy about it. So anyway, the assault by Officer Borovac of the Phoenix Police Department, right? Yeah, I was assaulted, and he shouldn't have done that, and he should be, and appears to some level has been held accountable, and that's great. But really, what really opened my eyes in that situation was the personal experience, and I don't think most people get. I didn't. I've been watching cop watch auditing videos and for several years now, and they've inspired me to research and know how to protect myself as far as my rights and the laws are concerned. And I had no idea the gross misunderstanding of the Constitution that law enforcement has, even though we see it every day on the internet. You know, until it happens to you, you just don't know, right? It's like, you know, I've talked about it before on my channel. When my son got threatened to be shot and killed in school, I never thought that would happen to my kid. It happens to everybody else's kid, not your kid. Right? So until it happens to you and it has a direct impact on you personally, I don't think you really get it. But, you know, when it does happen to you and you sit back and you do an after action of what happened, after the emotions have calmed down and some sense of intellect has kicked in, and you can really analyze the situation of both your behavior, which mine wasn't perfect in that situation, but mine was lawful. Let's get that straight. Try to come up with a rational solution for what you encountered and you feel how you were wrong. Then do the research, right? And find out, you know, whether it's in the law that needs to be changed, whether there's a policy that needs to be changed, and then go after it. And then be tenacious, but be patient. It's not going to happen overnight. So the constitutional issues, I think I identified the rational solution for it through constitutional police reform. And it's not about defunding the police. I think we need good police officers. And I think that with the three items that I proposed as solutions, one being mandatory constitutional training for all law enforcement officers in Arizona in the academy and then ongoing throughout their career. Make the Constitution the centerpiece of their daily activities, just as officer safety. The second one, make it illegal for law enforcement to lie to you about your constitutional rights. You can lie to me about anything else in the investigation, and I get why they have to do it, and I get why it's allowed. But you can't lie to me about my constitutional rights and tell me and my 17-year-old son that I have to answer your questions because it's the law. And if you say that to me as a law enforcement officer, it's either a lie or you have a gross misunderstanding of the Fifth Amendment. There is no other option. So, and the third was complaint forms and FOIA request forms in the lobby of every police station. I think it's a reasonable ask that we should not have to confront the supervisor of the man who or woman who wronged us and then have them justify our actions, when we can just simply go in and pick up a piece of paper and fill it out, give it some thought, and turn it in. The interviews and all that other stuff can come later. Let us just go in and get our piece of paper so we can start the process. Or have a family member go in and get the piece of paper and start the process. It just makes sense, right? These people work for us, it's our government, and we have to instruct them on what we want, right? We can't just sit here and make a YouTube video and say, this is what we want, this is what we want. We have to go to the people that can affect the change. And for me, change is done locally. At the most senior local level, in order to affect the most change and have the most impact. So what does that mean, right? So I could go to the Phoenix City Council to try and get these taken care of. Or I can go to my state legislature and have the change impacted throughout the entire state. While this is a challenge, it's a lot easier to get that done than to get change done in Washington, which is nearly impossible. So I want to impact where I live. I want to impact my local community in a positive way. And so that's what I've done. I'm going to my legislatures. I met with one Arizona State legislative senator, Representative Nancy Bartow. of the Arizona State Legislature. I've reached out to Ben Toma, who's the House Majority Leader for the Arizona State House of Representatives, and see if I can't get these two bodies to come together and agree on some constitutional police reform. Because I think here's the challenge for 2022, folks. For me, is to spread the message that while you may be on the extreme of defund the police, the reality of that happening is slim and none, and I think Slim died yesterday, unfortunately. And you know, if you're on the extreme other end of the spectrum, which is, you know, the back the blue extreme, I think both sides can agree that we just want good police officers. You know, if you're on the defund the police side, it's, hey, if we gotta have police officers, we want police officers to follow the law, right? The law being ultimately the Constitution, and everything breeds from that, right? And if you're on the back the blue side, I don't think that you want police officers going out violating people's constitutional rights. I think you want people out there enforcing law in that uniform, who are well educated and knowledgeable on the Constitution, who know the rights and the laws that they're enforcing and protecting. So I think, you know, this solution is something that both sides can come together on. And I know full well going in that I'm not going to get my entire ask. And if I do, we got us a purple unicorn of unimaginable experiences. But we got to get the bread and butter of it in there, right? So that's it. So my ask from everybody in 2022 is this: don't be a dick, be a good human. And try to find the common ground with your neighbors. Just because we don't agree on every little thing doesn't mean we have to hate each other. There's probably a lot of good things we can laugh over and find common ground on. So there we have it, everybody. Thanks for watching. I'm almost 18 minutes into this babble rant. But I just wanted to share that with you. I hope everybody has a safe and happy new year. Make good choices this evening. Stay out of jail. Help somebody else stay out of jail. And be good humans. Thanks for watching.